Hi everyone, I'm Lisi, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about what to do if your twin flame is with someone else. So some of you call this a third party situation. In the Twin Flames Universe community, we call it the hairbrush. And it's because there's a meme that got passed around a couple of years ago with a little hedgehog that's nuzzling up to a hairbrush. And the quote on the meme says, "This is what your twin flame's fake partner looks like. Why are you worried?" Right? So, since that meme, everybody calls the third party situation the hairbrush. So, what happens if you have a hairbrush? If you want to adopt that and call it a hairbrush, that's fine too. Um, but this video is going to be addressing what to do. Before I begin, I want to announce that I have a couple of spots open in my Twin Flame group coaching classes. So I have one spot available in the Sunday group and one spot available in the Thursday group. So if you're interested in doing some coaching, that's a really good way for you to start off and get regular support. We meet once a week for 90 minutes on Zoom, and I walk you through the mirror exercise, which I'll be talking about in this video too. And that is the only tool that you need on your journey. So without further ado, here's what to do if your twin flame is with someone else. So when you experience this in your reality, it does not feel good, right? Like having the man or woman of your dreams or the love of your life choose someone else other than you, it just doesn't feel good, right? What you do though is you don't run away, you don't give up, you don't say this is never going to work. You simply go into the part of you that feels hurt and love yourself there. This might seem like, okay, well that sounds like a little bit too simple. Well, I've got a step-by-step approach that I learned from my teachers, Jeff and Shalia, that will help walk you through how to do that, right? So it's not just like a little prescription that people, the doctor will write you, love yourself, okay, bye-bye. Like that's not what we're doing. We're going to help you with that. Those of us who are certified ascension coaches with Twin Flames Universe know how to guide you through these blocks and challenges that are coming up in your life. So let's talk about what does it mean? Why does your twin flame do that? And what are they showing you? So remember that you and your twin flame are one at the core, and you're making the same core choices. I'm not talking about deciding to go see a particular movie on a certain day, although coincidences happen, but I'm talking about those core choices. So if somewhere in your heart you have a belief or thought in separation, in not being with love, somewhere in your subconscious, right? Your twin flame, because you're one at the core, you share the same soul blueprint and you make the same core choices, they are going to reflect that choice. And you may not be aware that you're making the choice until they reflect that choice back to you, and it hurts, right? So as above, so below, the inner creates the outer. So if your outer experience is that you're experiencing your twin flame choosing someone else, here's how to use the mirror exercise, which is the only tool you need to heal your union. I'm going to walk you through it. Stay with me, stay present through when I walk you through the mirror exercise, because it will make sense as you continue to move through it. So if your twin flame is with another, this feels painful, this feels bad. So first bring up that feeling so you can start the mirror exercise there. And we make a step one. And step one is always state the upset. Get clear on what you're upset about and then write it down. So you may want to pause this video, go get a pen and paper and write this down. Okay. So step one is get clear on your upset and write one concise sentence about it, what the upset is, right? And don't worry if it feels like it's really big, right? So all upsets are the same size. Just have to take my word for that. I'm upset at my twin flame because they're choosing someone over me. That's what a third party situation is. It's your twin flame choosing to be with someone other than you, right? So write that down. I'm upset because my twin flame is choosing to be with someone other than me. Good. So now that you've got that sentence, you don't need to write anything else because that's pretty much the upset there. Step 2 is you take all the nouns in that sentence and you point them at yourself. So for example, you change the nouns to pronouns and point at you. I'm upset because I'm choosing someone other than myself, right? I'm not choosing myself, in other words. Good. So it's going to sound kind of funny. And some of you are like, that doesn't make any sense. Of course I'm choosing myself. I give myself bubble baths and I'm constantly choosing myself. Why would I not choose myself, right? So step 3 will help you out here. So step 3 is you ask yourself, is there any truth to the statement in step 2? Is there any truth there? Hint, hint. The answer is always yes. So here's the places where you may not be choosing yourself, because it may not be apparent at first. But trust me on this. Keep going through this exercise. I'm going to really show you how your twin flame is reflecting you here, right? As painful as it seems on the outside, there's something they're reflecting about you on the inside. Okay. You may not be choosing your divinity. You may not be choosing your intuition. You may not be choosing to be with yourself when you feel bad. You may be trying to escape, to watch TV or talk to people or vent out your anger rather than to actually be with yourself where you feel hurt. You may not be choosing to be with your health, your beauty. You may be ignoring yourself on so many levels. The list can go on, but the truth is somewhere within you, you're not choosing to be with your divine self somewhere within, right? Your divinity. I'm not talking about the ego. I'm talking about your divine nature as a divine being. You are a god or goddess, right? You are a king or queen, right? You are created by the one creator, God, if you like, as a divine being with choice, with power, the same power that the creator gave you because you're an extension of the creator, right? So somewhere within you're choosing to ignore who you really are and ignore being with your divine self somewhere within. So this still may sound kind of weird, like that sounds abstract, Lacey, right? Well, trust me on this. So you might be able to remember when you were little and you imagined things and you imagined you were a princess or a king or a queen, and then you were playing outside with your friends and you came back and mom and dad cooked you a really nice dinner for once, right? And that imagination is what you're going to use next in step 4, because we're not done with the mirror exercise yet. So once you've really taken responsibility for, okay, I acknowledge, and if you're only able to do this, what I'm about to tell you, if you're only able to say, okay, I acknowledge that somewhere within me, I'm not choosing to be with myself somewhere within. If you can't see exactly what it is, great. If you've already, if you've identified it, great also. But the Buddha says, if you see a thorn, don't examine it, just pull it out. I think I paraphrased there. So now we're going to move into step 4. And that is, ask this part of you that's choosing not to be present with yourself, what you need to feel loved, and then give it to yourself. What do you need to feel loved? And then give it to yourself. So, hey, part of myself that isn't choosing to be with my divinity, what do I need to feel loved? Well, maybe I don't feel like I'm worthy, or maybe I feel like I'm boring, or maybe I just feel like a drag and I don't want to spend time with myself here. Or I don't see my divinity, or, you can go in and start talking to this part of yourself, and you'll hear the words that this hurt part of you says, and I feel like I'm unworthy and not beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, what do you need to feel loved? Well, I need to know that I'm beautiful. I need to claim my beauty. I need to claim that I am worthy. I am desirable. I am fun. I am exciting. I'm funny, right? Whatever you need. Maybe you need a big hug. Maybe you need your archangel to come in there and take you on a little fly around the world, right? Whatever you need to feel love, use your imagination and visualize it. Step 4 is the visualization step of the mirror exercise. You don't necessarily have to envision something. Sometimes people like to envision a bright white light. emanating with love and coming into your heart and just giving yourself the love. The purpose of the visualization is to bring the vibration of love into your consciousness where it wasn't, to bring light to the darkness. That's why you visualize. Safe to visualize, even if you need like a hug from your twin flame, right? Or your twin flame, telling you they want to be with you in your imagination. Bring that and bring yourself that feeling and give yourself that feeling all the way in your heart until you feel a sense of relief and completion in that place. And you can take a few minutes, you can pause the video to do it, to really just keep talking to yourself here in this place where you're hurt and giving yourself love, all the love that you need. Use your imagination again if you need to. So when that feels absolutely complete and you feel a sense of relief, you've completed the mirror exercise. And you might feel good. You might cry. You might shed some tears as some feelings are released that you've been holding in, right? You might have just been riding in hurt and anger for many days, weeks, or months, and then finally going underneath to that hurt place that's been underneath that resentment and anger, right? And then finally giving that part of you some attention. That brings relief too. So you'll notice you feel better and you can take some steps forward. And your twin flame isn't choosing someone else to hurt you. They're doing it in spiritual truth because they love you, because what they're doing in spiritual truth is guiding you into this place within you that's hurt, that's not being with yourself, that's not choosing yourself, and encouraging you to do so through this experience, as odd as that sounds. So if you're still with me through this exercise all the way to the end, there's two things you can do next. The first, all of this exercise and the tips and pointers that I gave you are in the book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover by Jeff and Shalia. Those are my spiritual teachers. I want you to have a relationship with them like I do. You can get their book. I've put the link in the description box below. So check that out. You can get it from Amazon. The next thing that you can do, if you really resonated with my guidance and the way that I walked you through the mirror exercise, try Ascension Coaching with me. I'm a Master Certified Ascension Coach, and I can help you on your twin flame journey. So in the description box under this video, also, I've got a link so that you can book an introductory session with me. You've already kind of got to know me by watching my videos. It's a safe space to express how you feel and express all the things that are coming up for you on your journey. And I'll walk you through what your twin flame is reflecting back to you for healing. And trust me, as you do the mirror exercise, as you take these steps forward, you are going to attain a harmonious twin flame union. The step is only simply to love yourself where you feel hurt, doing it with the mirror exercise and seeking to learn and understand what's going on your twin flame journey through a humble posture of learning like you're doing. So get the book, book an intro session with me. Consider, if you really resonate with me, you might want to join one of my group coaching classes because I still have space available, and I also have a couple of spaces in my one-on-one private coaching. So love to take you deeper. The work works, and I'd love to show you how. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.